All right, guys, what's going on? This is Nick up here at Maple Motors. I've got a 1972 Chevelle we're getting ready to do a cold start on. Gonna do a test drive and a walk around on it as well. Let's get over here to it. So I'm getting ready to hop in. It hadn't been started at all today. Let's see. Nice and cold here. Say it's about 32 degrees in Tennessee right now. It's not too bad. It's a pretty good cold start. Since it's so cold, I'm just going to let it idle and warm up. And I'll pull her around back, get her wiped off, and we'll head on down the road. Welcome back, guys. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. I post muscle cars every single day. All of our inventory is for sale and can be located at MapleMotors.com. Right before I start, please check out MapleMotors.com for availability on this car. What I like to do is a test drive. We're going to go down the road. This is a 1972 Chevelle with a 350 in it. Very clean under the hood. But we're gonna take a test drive. I wanna point out all the flaws so there's no surprises when you get here. It's that time again. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, I wanna look around the car, kind of check out some stuff. It does have an aftermarket steering wheel, aftermarket gauges under the dash. Don't look like the temp gauge works. There's no needle in there. I don't think the amp gauge works either. We'll go ahead and start it up. It's very easy to start on this car. Turns over great. I believe the gas gauge works. If it floats around while we're driving down the road, it gives me a good indication that it is working. Showing 10,000 miles. Of course, I can't stand behind that. As every 100,000, it goes back to zero for one, and this is not the original motor. We do have the heat blowing in here, and it feels like it's a little bit warm, so the car hasn't had a chance to warm up. It's probably only about 130, 140 degrees, but I have no indication on exactly what it is. I'm gonna try our windshield wipers, see if they work. Trying the switch, nothing's happening. Could be a motor, could be the switch that's bad. Try our horn. Nope. Does not have AC. We do have the face to the radio. We keep that out of the cars just so nobody breaks the window on it. This car does need a headliner. The headliner's gone, but the interior is not in too bad a condition. The back seat looks pretty good. Package tray looks nice. A lot of the door panels are in great shape. This front seat's in great shape other than the armrest. Let's take off. All right, welcome back, guys. Try to straighten the camera up and get ready to go here. Looking around in the car, we don't have any seat belts. We'll have to add them. It is warming up in here, so the heater is working. Power steering feels nice on this one. See, the speedometer's starting to work. Turn signals are clicking, but they're nice and slow. This indicator to the left is not making any noise, or the light's not coming on. Speedometer's going crazy. It's definitely not accurate. It's bouncing from 20 to 80, just like rapidly. Our gas gauge is floating around, so that is working. Steering's nice and straight, steering wheel straight. As soon as I turn, it turns. I mean, that's pretty tight steering here. I don't believe the kick down's hooked up. We'll try our brakes. Brakes didn't feel too bad. I'm gonna let somebody, let the guy behind me get a little bit of space. He's pretty close back here. Oil pressure's sitting right at 60. Car's got a great sound to it. Suspension's nice and smooth. Carburetor's very responsive. Got a little tire rub up there in the front right. I'm gonna set y'all up in the driver's seat now. I think that wheel only rubs when you hit a good bump in a turn. Like leaving here, let's see. No, just did it on the way in right there. All right, we're gonna try this again. Y'all had to fall off on me. Hopefully that don't happen again. Yeah, I don't see a turn signal blinking in the reflection on that car up there, so I'm gonna say the left one don't work. The right one does work. Left one's not doing anything. It could be in the switch here. Car sounds great. It's taking every bit of throttle that I'm giving it. You get that kick down hooked up, I bet you this thing would really get down. Steering's nice and smooth, there's no slack. Like I said, that speedometer, I don't know if y'all can see it on here, it's going crazy. It's just bouncing everywhere. Might have to see if this washer motor or windshield wiper motor is actually hooked up when we get back. I'm gonna check that out in my walk around video. I do walk around videos of all the cars after I do the test drives, kind of show you any kind of flaws on the outside and the paint. I'll check the interior out. Oh, it's rubbing over here too. Must just be a little low in the front. When you hit a bump in a turn, it's definitely catching. I'll have to check that out as well. There's a bump in the road right here. You can check the suspension. Suspension's not too bad. I do think it's been lowered a little bit in the front, and that may be why the tires are rubbing. One last stretch here. This car feels great. Nice and tight. Got a great sound to it. Should rub again. This is a big dip here. No, it didn't. Come on up. I don't want to hit the curb. All right. But we'll check that out. Like I said, I'm gonna go over the car when we get up here on the outside. We'll look at the front. If you watch both videos, you'll be able to see everything on this one. Before we get out of the car, showing you the car's nice and warm now. Oil pressure still over 40. When it's cold, it was up to 60. This is going to conclude my test drive. We're getting ready to do that walk around, so please check that video out. Also, check for availability at weMainbsite.com. Make sure this car is still on our lot. A lot of these videos are still out here on YouTube to show previous inventory. You can check that out at weMainbsite.com. Also, financing information, transportation information, wheels, parts, tires, all that stuff's on that website. I appreciate y'all watching. Maple Motors has been in business for 37 years. We're all family. So you can talk to any of us. Please give us a call, 615-822-4444. We get about 30 to 40 new cars every month added to the collection. I appreciate y'all watching. Hit that subscribe button. And thanks again, guys.